Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football.
It's great to have you with us at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. The grand final is here at last. This should be a classic between Geelong and Brisbane. This is the day when dreams come true, when hearts are broken, when reputations are enhanced or diminished. For some, it will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
G'day, Hutto. I've tipped the Cats. They've been the best side all year, and I see no reason to drop off them now. As long as they don't lose their nerve, they should be holding up the cup at the end.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin.
The Brisbane Lions of 2004 were aiming for a record equalling 4 consecutive premierships. Their MCG preliminary final against Geelong was an epic. The Cats led by 2 at quarter time, the Lions by 2 at half time, and the Lions by 4 at three-quarter time. That was still the margin when Blake Carousel took a set shot from close range at the 23-minute mark of the last term and squeezed it in for what proved to be the decisive goal. The Lions booked a date with destiny, 12-12-84 to 10-15-75. Daniel Bradshaw booted 4 goals, while Nigel Lappin tallied 30 disposals. A painfully slow week gives way to a massive roar.
Bort wins the first tap. Smith. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. A chance to clear now. Stengel got a fist in. Good vision there. Dempsey is released by the handball. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal.
What's he got on offer?
Lays it off. Lester under pressure. He picked his pocket. Gets the kick away. Smith! Strong grab.
He should put them on the board here. Just a question of accuracy.
Heads for goal. It looks good. The Cats have the first of the grand final.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The Cats have opened their account. Rucks go at it. Goes for territory. Socket off the deck. Tries to soccer it to advantage.
Fort. That's commitment to the cause. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Stanley wins it. Dempsey leading from the front. Holmes kicks to space. Foot race on the wing. Guthrie. Good handball. Humphreys has pushed up. He's got support. Atkins in the centre square. That's careless.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
Punch clear. Stanley. His ruck days may be over. Turned over. That was almost handed to him. Atkins in the thick of it as ever. Keen to get this ball forward. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Early indications are we are in for a great contest. Both sides pride themselves on their clearance work.
Fort showing his skills. Neal runs onto it. That's a give up. The Lions have won it back. Bailey, it's not a fair fight. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Fort punches it out of the ruck. Stanley confusing his opposite number. Holmes, Dempsey, he's completely shanked it. He's miscued that one.
We really should have scored from there. That's a let-off.
Goes long. He's hit up the lead. By hand. McCluggage. Bailey. What can he do with it? Good build-up. Bursts through the middle. He's been busy so far. Morris uses the body well.
They should be on the board with a goal.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Looking for a quick transition. Time to measure the kick. Starcevic with the intercept mark. What's he got on offer?
You wouldn't back many players from here, and certainly not a defender, but maybe he knows something we don't.
Critical contest coming up. Good disciplined defence. Hipwood, that's unusual. Farms it out. This spells trouble. Archie. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
The Cats have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Humphreys to bring it back in. He's off. Penetrating ball. That's a strong mark. Feeds it out. Close. Starcevic with a steal. Quick kick towards centre half forward. They've put themselves under pressure. Can he hit a target? Lester takes an excellent grab. Andrews. Morris went bang. Lohman. Got to be a goal. Oh, it's a dreadful miss.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Looking to get it forward quickly. Fort making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Stanley just had to get it out. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Lester intercepts on centre wing. Managed to get a handball away. Starcevic. It sits, and he's in business. Lohman can line up and potentially give them the lead. Dishes it off. Stewart wins, and he needed to. I think he called for that. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
That's the value of pressure.
Dempsey works hard to present. Searching kick. No one can mark. Andrews gives the handball away. Bad error there. Doesn't often waste it. Zorko doing what he does best. Andrews, McCluggage, Fort. Takes them on. Touch and go. It's go!
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
The Lions in front now. Stanley with a deft tap. Atkins, Smith, Mannar. Good hands. They've worked it well. Shaves the grass with that one. Neal makes the kick look okay. He lost his radar there.
Missed the target by a long way.
Kicks to a contest. Stewart with the big fist. Has to be clean. What's he got on offer? Gives it everything. Gardner tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Stanley will take some stopping. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Goal for goal early. The big men fly. Neil, some indirect ball movement here. Which way will it bounce? Dunkley, they'll need to limit his influence. He's put the foot down. They're moving the footy quickly. Ashcroft takes a beauty.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
It's already looking like the grand final we were hoping for.
Stanley wins the tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Smith crosses the paint. Andrews with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Zorko delivers a long ball. Lohman, he's taken a beauty. Bombs it in. Stewart, we've seen that before. Couldn't get a disposal. Archie sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Lions were jumped, but the response has been impressive. The big men fly. Atkins manages to get off a handball. Smith, ball spills free in the tackle. Holmes, this is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort. It's missed everything. He's not wanting for confidence. That is very charitable. Golden opportunity here.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
That's not his best effort, and it's only just managed to score.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Quality delivery by foot. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Cameron got to the right position and hung on. Ignoring the corridor for now. Fletcher only knows one way. Goes laterally. Thumped away. Stanley can send them into attack. Inside 50 with the kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Provides some run.
Snap at goal, one behind.
I played with a bloke like that.
Looking for a quick transition.
Going for territory. Cameron taking no chances. Humphreys.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Fort slaps it out. Stanley throws it on the boot. Wilmot wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. What can they generate? Good work rate. It's a high ball. Lohman couldn't reel it in. You can't question his commitment. McCluggage, they've got them on the overlap. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Hipwood leading by example. Into the pocket he goes. Mannar, ever reliable, trying to get it out of the danger zone. Chance gone begging. Neil in the right spot at the right time. This should end in a shot at goal. Lohman demanded the footy and got it.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
What a time here. A great contest so far, and lots to look forward to. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Stanley showing his skills. Holmes wins the hard ball. McCluggage, Manor intercepts. The Lions guarding the corridor. Guthrie gathers on the half volley. Was that a legal disposal?
The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go.
He's been busy so far. Punched away. Morris just shoveled it out.
Bouncing ball. He's unlucky to be pinged for insufficient intent in his own forward line.
That's the risk you run when you flirt with the boundary line.
Andrews got a fist in. Neal.
The defenders will be nervous.
Cameron wins the contest hands down.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Looking for a quick transition.
Leicester all on his own. A chance to clear now. They could be vulnerable here.
What's he got on offer? He's been industrious.
Manor has it within range. He will surely make this count.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
This is a pulsating grand final. Hope you're loving it at home. Fort has got on top.
Neal, Dunkley. He's been quiet. That'll be play on. Delightfully done. Bailey, can he get a shot away? Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
The Lions were expected to give a good account of themselves today, but they're every chance of winning this.
Rucks go at it. Neal, kicking for his first. Dunkley, he's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Lions are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. The two big men do battle. Holmes, Smith, Atkins in the right spot, moving the footy laterally. Loose ball on centre wing. Close, under pressure. Starcevic didn't need to be asked twice.
It's not a fair fight.
Lack of awareness there.
The umps paid a free kick for insufficient intent.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
Cameron, and out it goes.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Stanley showing his skills. Berry, the Lions under great pressure. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Stanley showing his skills. Smith has brought his own ball.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Dempsey working hard and being rewarded.
He's missed a soda.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Zorko brings it back in. That's a strong mark.
What's he got on offer? They've got time to put the kettle on.
Wilmot handballs it to nobody. Look at the space he's got to work with. Bailey, the defence is disorganised. De Koning is there to save the day. Searching kick. Fletcher makes good contact. Neal. That's a bit of a waste. His field kicking is normally first rate.
This will be coming straight back.
He hasn't had nearly enough of the ball to get away with that.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Morris making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Archie hunting the footy. He's got another one.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The Lions are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Stanley looking for territory. Almost threw it out. Smith, he's got support. He's done brilliantly. Gardner runs onto it. He's set upon. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Who can get the clearance? Bailey.
The Lions would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. They sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Good ruck work. Close. Onto the non-preferred.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Couldn't get an effective disposal. In no man's land. Henry
Wants to take the game on.
close. Dealt with the pressure. Neal, what can he do with it? Zorko reads the play so well.
Not the required journey. And that is a bizarre piece of play, rushing it behind for his own team.
I can't work out the thinking there.
Looking for a quick transition.
Leicester with a chance to run.
They've had the better of the contest to this point.
O'Sullivan went bang. Andrews,
What's he got on offer?
Ashcroft, sweeping handball. Starcevic had some assistance. Berry, there goes the kick inside the 50. The Lions
Moving the ball well.
Kicking at his first.
This will have the distance, but he's hooked it.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
He's off. The Cats
Might be about to start something.
O'Sullivan in the clear, hoping for a big contested grab. Leaves it behind. Met solidly.
You have to be tough to play this game.
They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Stanley showing his skills.
He's completely shanked it and ended up missing everything.
Doesn't often waste it. Manor just about had enough time for a cup of tea. Stewart, he's generally a good kick. Bowes breaks the line.
That's come off the instep. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
Should have done a lot better there.
You can see their confidence growing.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
They've got to limit his space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
One kick game again.
Good ruck work. O'Connor, Atkins. They're moving the footy quickly. Andrews had it and lost it. Stengel absorbs the pressure. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Stanley smashes it out of there. He might have thought about hand passing. Got the handball away.
That's careless.
Squeezes the kick. This spells trouble. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Cats having a good patch. Stanley showing his skills. Atkins reads the tap well. Henry needs to be quick. Can they get another one? Blitzars is like a magnet in that forward line.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This will break the deadlock. They're a goal in front.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Cats have had a great patch. Stanley smashes it out of there. O'Connor, they're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Good disciplined defence. Myers, he's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
A chance to clear now. Berry on a lead. What's he got on offer? Lester running in support. Bangs it long. Guthrie wins it back. Great mark. Henry can run and carry. O'Sullivan gives it everything. Martin has found some space. Sends them inside 50 again. Ashcroft had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Penetrating ball. O'Sullivan, we've seen that before. Lohman, good vision there. Berry, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Stanley couldn't mark. Holmes in the centre square. Hand pass cut off. Farms it out. Stewart has pushed up. Mullen going for territory. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Kicking for his first. Neil, right spot, right time.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Cats have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Fort with a deft tap. Dunkley, Berry. The defenders will be nervous.
A late chance to trim the margin.
That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst.
And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Cats in front at the halfway mark, but this is anyone's game. I can't see either side relenting, and it should make for an entertaining and unpredictable second half. Both sides will certainly know they've been in a contest at the end of it.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Fort wins it out of the centre. Socket off the deck. Neil, you asked for it. You got it. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. No one got a hand to it. Stanley. Centre square. Loose ball. Edging it forward. Stewart gets to it first. Searching kick. Andrews saves the day again. Berry. Now it's someone else's problem. Under pressure. Stewart gathers. Normally delivers. Wanting to get on with the job. Goes long. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Can they get something going? Fort clears the area.
No two ways about that one.
He's been quiet. Can't hang on under close attention. Andrews gets there first. McCluggage, he'll work all day. Ashcroft, he's got support. He's struck it well. It'll go close. He's got it. That's a great finish.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Lions on the board first after half-time. Important clearance here. Atkins, little one off the ground. Mullen, it's a tough game. Good tackle.
That can only be holding the ball.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Looking for 2 in a row. Morris can just about finish it himself.
What's he got on offer? Towards full forward. Holmes
At full back, stops them in their tracks.
That's skillful. Slips through his fingers. Dunkley runs onto it. He's kicked a goal.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
Scores level for a second time today. Blitzars slaps it out. Atkins runs onto it and can drive them into attack. That's come off the side of the boot.
He's miscued that one.
Missed the target by a long way.
Good penetration on the kick.
Fletcher couldn't complete the mark.
Cops some unwanted attention. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Blitzars wins the tap. Neal.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Martin didn't need to be asked twice. Throws it on the boot. Starcevic tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Rushed over and they can reset.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition.
This is aggressive ball movement.
Fort read it well and claims the mark.
Fletcher, Hipwood, gathers in the centre square. Can he find a teammate? Couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
The Lions might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
Fort, the winner there.
Atkins, a model of consistency.
It's not a fair fight. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
You've got to be quicker than that. He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Can he give them the lead? No, he can't.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
He's off. Blasts away.
Drops the football.
The Lions on the ball now.
Dunkley
Couldn't get an effective disposal.
He had prior opportunity.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Cameron makes position.
Holmes.
Can he finish it off?
Heads for home. That was never missing.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
The Cats really needed that goal just to settle things down. Blitzars has got on top. Atkins. Mullen has eyes only for the footy.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Archie, McCluggage.
What can he do with it?
Just needs an accurate kick now.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
If you get that much of the footy, you're bound to turn it over once in a while.
Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Doesn't often waste it. Not his finest moment. Sees an opportunity and plays on.
No time like the present. That's missing by a long way, and no score is registered.
Can he hit a target?
Fort with another spoil.
Stewart. They've put themselves under pressure. Bad error there. Kicks to centre wing. Stengel got to the right position and hung on. Myers drops into the hole and marks. Stengel. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Two goals each for the quarter. Blitzars has had his measure today. Smith. Good looking kick. Bowes is the man on the spot, and he's marked. Big ball to be won here. Andrews got a fist in. Ashcroft
He'd like to have that one back.
Just has to bend this around the body.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
It wasn't long ago this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
The Cats have one hand on the cup. Blitzars has been dominant in the ruck. Mullen, Smith, probing ball. Cameron is so strong one-on-one.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
They've got away from him in this turn, and they'll be hard to pull back the way they're playing.
The Cats have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. Stanley is teaching him a lesson. Had some assistance. Smith bangs it long. Cameron has come down with it, and he'll kick another one.
The Cats have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
That might have been all she wrote if that had been a goal.
The Lions desperately need to shift the momentum. Andrews, great hands there. Bailey, Morris. Through the centre square he goes. That's not 15. Takes them on. He makes no mistake.
The Lions are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Good ruck work. Tries to soccer it to advantage. He's run into trouble. Manages to get off a handball. Goes for territory. McCluggage mops that one up. Fort. Andrews. He's everywhere at the moment. De Koning is proving hard to pass. Humphries under pressure. Risky kick off the deck. Can they beat them back to goal? Morris navigated the traffic. Lohman. He's put it through.
That can be really deflating. All that hard work and you cough up a goal you really didn't have to.
The Lions haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. The two big men do battle. Mullen, what's he got on offer? Stanley closed him down. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Fort wins the tap. Stanley read it well. Searching kick. Can't take it. Wilmot in the right spot at the right time. Ashcroft. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He's had 3-goal assists, so it's only right he gets himself a major.
It hasn't quite got the wheels. Well, that's a poor result. He's leading all comers for disposals. Dunkley takes an excellent grab.
He'll expect to convert this.
There goes the shot, and that is a shank. A disappointing result. It's a poor kick. Dunkley, within range, can make them pay.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
He's given it a tug and missed.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Stewart goes short with the kick in. Ashcroft, he can make them pay royally. Andrews, Mannar makes good contact. Which way will it bounce? That's poor play. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
He hasn't had nearly enough of the ball to get away with that.
O'Sullivan doing what he does best. He didn't break stride. Gets his kick despite the heat. Myers! He's taken a beauty. That's the end of a great quarter of footy. Two teams having a real crack. It has been a quality contest. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
A grand final in the balance at three-quarter time. Exactly what we hoped for. We analyse statistics and game plans a great deal, of course, but to some extent that goes out the window now because it really becomes about finding one last huge effort, no matter how exhausted you might be feeling.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Fort showing his skills. Ashcroft, Dunkley. The Lions should score here. Henry is there in defence. Can they get something going? Bounced straight off his chest. He's been quiet today, but he can make amends with a goal. He's found the post instead.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Trying to catch them out. O'Sullivan has found some space. They'll contest in the centre square. Punched that like he meant it. Myers comes free in the tackle. Dealt with the pressure. Humphreys accepted the invitation. He's generally a good kick. Ball to be won on centre wing. Gives it everything. Spills the mark. Ashcroft. The Lions have been gallant. McCluggage. You asked for it. You got it. The umpire says he had no prior. It's been a great duel between the two big men. He's missed it.
That was almost put it in the book time. Geez, I'm glad I didn't.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. That's a strong mark. A chance to clear now. Seizes the moment. To no one in particular. Morris. Cameron. In he goes. He's kicked a goal.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Cats really need to respond now. Fort wins it out of the centre. Ashcroft, Dunkley. He's put the foot down. Lohman. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Advantage paid, and away they go. Wilmot gathers. Another forward 50 entry. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
You wonder where this attacking play was earlier in the game.
Can they finally get it into their forward line? Slips through his fingers. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Good ball handling under pressure. The Cats just can't get any time on the ball. Archie presents in space. Berry, he's kicked a goal.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons that you can't shut them all down.
It's a grand final for the ages. Stanley wins it out of the centre. Holmes. The Lions have won it back. Wilmot normally delivers. No wonder coaches go grey. Looking for some quick ball movement. Kicks to a contest. Thumped away. Cameron. Close. Kicking for his first. He's missed a soda.
Bad kicking. Still the biggest sin in football.
They've set up well for the kick-in. I've liked his game today. It's a dreadful mistake. What's he got on offer? Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Humphreys has pushed into space. Pokes it into the pocket. Stengel is hard to beat one-on-one.
Can he stare down the moment?
A goal would put them in front. Cometh the hour, cometh the man.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Cats back in front. Can they stay there? Fort showing his skills. Neal, Fletcher. This is promising. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Rayner. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. Decides to go. Delivers a long ball. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Myers has eyes only for the footy. Close. What can he do with it? Humphries wants to take the game on. This deserves a goal, and that's a letdown. They've got time to put the kettle on. De Koning with another spoil. O'Sullivan. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Good disciplined defence. Cameron. Bailey can run with the footy. Kicking for his first. Morris will save his teammates' blushes.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
No trouble at all.
That's 9 different goal kickers now. They are sharing the love.
It's a grand final from the top draw. The big men fly. Neal leading from the front. Rayner. Henry continues to be a thorn in their side. Clever kick. Wilmot wins it back. Great mark. Big tackle laid. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Stengel. What's he got on offer? Just shoveled it out. Stanley. Critical contest coming up. Gardner. They must be sick of the sight of that. Cameron. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Henry with the big fist. Fought by hand. Archie. Through the centre square he goes. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. The Lions look well drilled. Lace out. Great footy. Can he finish it off?
This would ease the nerves just a little.
That's a poor strike. Punched away. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Trying to catch them out. O'Sullivan with a chance to run. On the non-preferred. Can't keep hold of it. Stewart needs a good decision. Going for territory. They've got the fumbles today. Leicester affects the turnover. Lack of awareness there. Archie in the right spot. Cameron feeds it out. Fort. That's skillful. Guthrie couldn't haul that one in. Morris with an opportunity. Ashcroft. O'Sullivan one step ahead. Squeezes the kick. Anyone's ball. The ump's not feeling forgiving today.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
Must kick goal in a close match.
He struck it well. It'll go close. He's missed it.
They haven't had any answers for him, and they're lucky he's missed a couple he would normally kick.
He's off. Gets it out of the danger zone. Fort couldn't finish what he started. He stopped in his tracks. They've put themselves under pressure. Can he hit a target? Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Penetrating ball. Stanley on a lead. There goes the kick inside the 50. Leicester tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Archie goes long. Holmes clears the area. Fletcher bursts through the middle. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Chewing up precious seconds. He will surely make this count.
A bit of wriggle room if he can kick this.
Is that the grand final? Brisbane are premiers!
It should be in their keeping now, although stranger things have happened.
The Lions with a bit of breathing space now. Good ruck work. Neal got the handball away. Fletcher looking to extend this margin. Hipwood is like a magnet in that forward line.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Trying to catch them out. He's been industrious. McCluggage spoils. Holmes, almost like he wasn't there. A bit of a panicked handball. Berry gathers. Takes them on. It's a deep kick. Morris marks and will surely convert. He's got it.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Lions are really taking it to them today. The big men fly. Neal. Fletcher. Good hands. Ashcroft sees the goals ahead and takes the advantage. He's put it through.
The defenders are always under pressure with how often the ball is coming down, and this game might be getting away.
This has been quite a turn-up. The 2 big men do battle. Toes it off the deck. Who's got the wheels? Ashcroft, stripped to the footy. Fort has been magnificent. The Lions are finishing with a wet sail. No one can mark. Just wanting to clear the zone. Cameron with a chance now. The Lions have done it. They stand supreme atop the mountain. The best team in the competition. And it's time to celebrate. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Huff?
The Lions can't be doubted anymore. They are the best team in the competition. It's ended up being a comfortable margin that probably reflects the true difference between the sides, but I don't think they ever felt comfortable until the last few minutes. This is a triumph worthy of the immense effort and dedication given to the cause.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today.